Hello. Sorry, I was just eating there for a second. Still I am, technically, but... yeah. You know how it is. Alright. I've just been running really slow today. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna explode. There we go. Alright. How's the audio? Probably can stand to be turned down a little bit. Especially if I'm gonna face away from my microphone all the time. There we go. Pop that down to like 35. How about that? Oops. Alright. Pardon me. So yes, this is Robot Alchemic Drive, or it's known in its original Japanese title, Gigantic Drive. It's mainly notorious for having a really, really terrible dub. We are not listening to the terrible dub today. We are instead listening to the original Japanese dub. So there's easy mode and normal. Easy mode is probably what, like... It's like what you'd expect if you were to play a big robot action game. Normal is an interesting one in that you walk using the R and L buttons. It's an interesting system. I do recommend trying it if you ever play this game. Which, I mean, it's PS2 exclusive, so that may be difficult nowadays, but... I'm gonna give it a shot. I know Suzu will eventually probably play RAD, and she'll probably do easy mode. Alright. 3 Mega Knights. I mean, they're all pretty good, but... I mean, my favorite is always Glang, just because I love being big, heavy, and punching. So we're going with Glang. Sole heir of the bankrupt Tsukioka family, who succeeded late father. Yeah, you may note they're all literally the same. It's very strange. We know Suzu will go with her, so we'll go with this guy. Hey. 1969, humankind's first lunar expedition. Humans set foot on the moon. However, the entire lunar crew dies mysteriously on the return flight. Okay. I remember that happening. Humankind's first manned space station is constructed 6 years later, huh? The space station's crew all die. Okay. Nectar radiance is discovered. Well, yeah. Nectar radiance is found to be drifting throughout space. It is invariably lethal to any organic life form. Penetrates any substance. Nothing can provide protection from it, so long as nectar radiance exists. It is impossible for life forms to travel into space. Earth's organic life forms are able to survive only because of the planet's protective atmosphere, so it can't penetrate the atmosphere, is what you're saying. Nectar radiance imprisons life forms on Earth. Humankind imprisons the nectar bearer. All space exploration projects are indefinitely postponed. Well, that's unfortunate. Humankind cannot advance to the stars. Alien life forms cannot come to Earth from space. Humankind continues solitary existence. However, ... Mega Knight Awakening. This is basically a 52 episode anime. There will be 52 episodes.
臨時ニュースをお送りします。
はい。
信じられない事件です。イタリアに巨大な人型兵器が出現しました。
Sure. Makes sense.
人型兵器は無差別攻撃を開始。大きな被害が出ているようです。詳しい報告が入り次第、続報をお伝えします。
Okay.
あ、中継がつながりました。現地から中継です。
Sure. I gotta say, so far, this is a lot less memorable than the truly terrible dub, which is about what I expected, honestly.
信じられない出来事です。ここローマに巨大な人型兵器が出現しました。人型兵器は無差別攻撃を行っています。街が燃えています。信じられません。まるで SF 映画のようです。永遠の都と謳われた街が今廃墟に変わろうとしています。これは映画ではありません。現実です。これは現実なのです。
Yeah. Rogue does appear to be on fire. Well, I'm glad the several seconds of silence of just watching a robot wreak havoc is true to the original. Oh wow, that control's really rumbling. Hell yeah. Cut 2.
Yabai, 遅れた。
Hey, Star.
待ち合わせ場所へ急がないと。
Well, that is definitely much better voice acting than the dub. Yes, that is. Again, it's what I expected, but it's also in a lot of ways.
駅のホームで待ち合わせだったな。急ごう。目の前にあるのが駅だ。
Oh yes, if this sort of world style feels familiar, it's because the people who made this game went on to make EDF, Earth Defense Force, and Earth Defense Force runs on the exact same engine as this. I think, they improve it over time, but yeah, it is.
改札を通ってホームに上がろう。
It's true. Earth Defense Force got its start as... Hey, now.
まあ、ごめん。彼女はナナホ。中学時代からの友人だ。
So, almost childhood friends, I guess.
さ、買い物に付き合ってね。次の電車に乗ろう。
You gotta be careful. If you stand too close to the train, you will get hit by a train. Yeah, like that. Oh wow, that actually killed me. I recall that doing less damage in the original. Okay. Sorry. Alright, I'll take it seriously. Luckily, you can, for any cutscenes, you can just hold start and it will fast forward through them. It's a very, which I appreciate a lot. I did not expect to die from the train. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Senju, White City.
Nani? あなたのこと呼んでる。月岡君、すぐに来てください。3000年委員会があなたを必要としています。3000年委員会？
委員会が動く。
Is it called the 3,000 year?
何なの？委員会って。
月岡を破産させた元凶。大金を使って鉄くずを作る疫病神だ。
Oh yeah.
何？
これはまさかファントム現象。
The Phantom Effect. What does it mean? It means giant robots can teleport literally anywhere, anytime. I gotta say, these models do still look really good for, like, the PS2. Honestly, they look really good even now. You can tell they put a lot of work into the giant robots, which is good in the giant robot fighting game. Whoa! Now, come on, now. Stop being caught on the fence. With, there we go. Well, try not to get hit by cars, people. Let's see a little green dot on the map. That's true.
Nanaho, どこ行くんだ?
Wait, is her name Nanaho?
帰らなきゃ。うちにおばあちゃんがいるの。今日は具合が悪くって起きられないって。
Makes sense.
待てよ。あのロボットを追い越していく気なのか?
She doesn't have to.
行かなきゃ。
分かったよ。俺も行く。
Sure. Let's see. You can run in any direction. It is tank controls, and you can use L1 and R1 to strafe, so... I'm just very used to that style of gameplay, so it doesn't really bother me. Shame we didn't get to see him blow up one of the buildings and watch it shatter into polygons. Opa. Now, where are you? There you go. Yeah. Unfortunately, even if you get here in time, the game will not let you save Nanao's grandma. She dies no matter what. For some strange, inexplicable reason. And by inexplicable, I mean, that's what the story says has to happen. Look at him go! Oh, he's turning. He's turning. Oh yeah! Look at that! Both explode into polygons. Hey, Batan. That's true. The Game Grumps did play it. And they justifiably said that it was rad. Which it is. It's a very fun game. You know they're never going to finish it, Batan. They're never going to go back. Okay. This is, I believe, Dr. Harai. He's one of the few guys from the original English dub. From the English dub that I say like had tolerable voice acting. Not like A tier, but like probably a C- compared to most of the cast doing an F. It's true. I'm not using the awesome English dub because I've never listened to the Japanese dub before, so I was curious. And also, I know Suzu is eventually going to play this game with the English dub to show all you guys. Grandma! I will say, Dr. Harai's wrinkles always make me think he should be wearing glasses, but he isn't. Like, at all. Oh yeah. Sanzen-nen. Is that literally just 3,000-year committee? That's an insane name. Like, Trilenium is actually I would say an amazing translation for that. Because it sounds not stupid. That's true. I know the people who like made this what is it? The advertisers did say that the dub was bad on purpose. And I can't say for sure whether or not that's true or not, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because, like, bad on purpose or not, it's a bad dub. Yeah. Well, Ghost Stories is a different case in that they just did not care. Whereas I feel like the RAD people cared a lot. Well, I'm glad that gua is just as dumb in the Japanese as it is in English. What is this camera angle? I love that even in universe, he uses a giant PS2 controller to pilot the giant robots. It's great. This game is stupid and I love it.
はい、現地のバンバラミカです。信じられない出来事が起こりました。ここ戦場に巨大な人型兵器が出現したのです。人型兵器は開光線を発射して街を破壊しています。突然の出来事に街はパニック状態です。信じられません。ここ戦場で信じられない光景が展開しています。これは映画ではありません。すでに多数の死傷者が出ています。I know it's not a movie.
Yeah, this was definitely during the time period where like everything on the a lot of things on the PS2 that normally wouldn't get localized got localized. The PS2 is a wild console. That is not the voice I would have expected for Dr. Wiltz. He's... I can't... I just want to listen to his terrible German accent. Him saying, Chairman, is so firmly ingrained into my brain that this just feels wrong. Why is it so deep? Why is he the same voice actor as Valder Farkill? I have beaten this many times, actually. I will try to get the rumored ending that everyone says exists, but there is no recorded evidence for. There are multiple endings. 3. 2 of which are, the third ending is exclusive to the female protagonist. I know. Hell yeah. Glung. Alright. I just love how this game... Alright. Wow. The sound it makes when I bang my knee on metal. Oh, you're lucky, because mine makes a... and it's terrible. I'm a big old tank! Hell yeah. Yeah, it's incredible you guys gave these robots titles with like... Select button. Oh, I do love the fact that this is the perfect control scheme for like a giant robo style game. I'm honestly shocked nobody else has copied this style of gameplay. Like, I understand why, because it's insane. But I do love it. Like, you don't get in the robot, you have to pilot it from the outside. Woo! I can hear you. Wiltz, why is he Valder Farkill? I'm so distracted by this. Oh, no. Not quite. Nope, I missed. There we go. Hell yeah. Thank you. I missed. Thankfully he still dodged.
撃をかわした。あれがボルガールの防護装置、ファントムシステム。
攻撃が当たらない。
フォートレスモードではダメか。よし、バーティカルモードへチェンジする。
Vertical
四角ボタン
mode.
を押せ。
Let's just turn around real quick. Ah, look at that transformation though. It's so...
これはバーティカルモード。鬼人の姿。
Making the Mega Knight walk. R1 and L1 buttons take a step forward. Alternate, you have to press them alternately. Yep. You have to hold R1 and R2 to turn right, L2 and R2 to turn left. Select button will switch control. Thank you. It's a very interesting control system that, like...
なんということでしょう。突然出現した巨大な戦車ですが、今私の目の前で人型へと変身しました。信じられません。全長40メートルはあるでしょうか。鋼鉄の巨人がそびえ立っています。
Boosh! Take that, you bastard.
敵エネルギー低下。攻撃の効果を確認しました。
聞いてる。理事長。
You can't dodge punches, can you, jerk? Ow.
接近戦だ。
I am already doing that.
近距離のパンチの方法は。
Yeah. Yes, I know how to punch. There are a lot of there are many different styles of punch. You use the analog stick for punching, and it's great! Ha
驚くべき展開となりました。新たに出現した人型兵器が街を破壊する人型兵器に戦いを挑みました。2体の人型兵器が激しい戦いを繰り広げています。信じられません。大きな振動がここまで伝わってきます。ハルマゲドンのような光景です。
Oh wow, he's already almost dead, huh? When they start smoking like that, that usually means they're almost dead. Oops, that's the wrong button.
強力なパンチの打ち方を教えておく。
Yeah, he spends like several minutes teaching you how to punch.
スティックを右か左に。
Yep, throw a hook. Ow. I may as well. Let's see. I forget. Whoop. Still.
スティックを下に倒した状態から上方向まで180度回転させるように動かせば。
Yep.
さらにやってみろ。
Yeah. If you tilt it inward, you get an uppercut. If you tilt it outward, you get a chop.
エネルギーが溜まったぞ。ガイアバスタード。R1 ボタンと L1 ボタンを
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay.
その後三角ボタンを押せば発射する。
Goodbye. Oh, he survived! Wow! Fuck! Greg is very good for punching things to death very quickly because his fists are so heavy.
本日正午過ぎ、我が国に正体不明の巨大人型兵器が上陸しました。
I mean, it did literally land on it, I
イタリアに
guess.
出現したものに続いて2体目の人型兵器となります。戦場に上陸した人型兵器は市街を攻撃。多数の死傷者を出しました。しかし、3体目となる人型兵器が出現。2体目を撃破。戦場を救いました。
Accurate.
その後、人型兵器は姿を消し、現在のところその行方は不明です。今回の騒動で
1,000. Woof. That's rough. Ba 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 da ba da ba da. Yeah, go ahead and format that memory card. Loading. I really wish they'd make like a either make a sequel to this game or a port. Like they keep using the engine. Like how hard could it be to port this game to PC? Probably harder than I'm giving them it credit for. Tokyo Bay. So what you're telling me is one destroyed Italy and now is moving on to Britain, and the other two have both landed in Japan. I mean, I guess it makes sense for the fourth one, for this one to land in Japan, because, well, one got destroyed in Japan. Sure, sure. Okay, so the SDF do know... The JSDF? Yeah. So they do know about us. That's why he went friggin' bankrupt, bankrolling these giant robots. I see that the localization did choose to write words for a lot of silence, which I get. Sure. I mean, yes, I'm aware. Yeah, we're gonna be in tutorial land for a while. There's something I respect, though, about the fact that all the tutorials are, like, fully voiced. Look how friggin' huge this guy is. It rules. Yeah, I'll just drive on his... I'll drive on his crotch, sure what. Actually, it's his back plate, so... I'll drive on Glang's butt, why not? Off we go! Yeah, I'm aware. Whee! I think I am going the wrong way, though. I don't think this is the way to Tokyo Bay. Ow. What did I get caught on? Oh, I hit an invisible wall. I see.
見てください。巨大です。全長は40メートル以上あります。自衛隊の秘密兵器ではないかと言われている。
Look how fast he goes. I love it.
自衛隊はその噂を否定しています。このメカは一体何なのでしょうか。
I mean, listen, if you told me that, like, all these giant roads were specifically to accommodate a giant robot, I'd be like, hell yeah.
東京へ向かう。
Okay.
でも東京と船長の間には山もあるし、グラングレ行くのは。
そのための先見街道だ。
It was made deliberate. So hold on. But that does mean that we deliberately influenced road construction to accommodate a giant robot.
そうか。あの道は鬼人を東京へ運ぶための。
The power of the Trilenium community has been around. They've had a lot of influence, huh?
この道が先見街道だ。今入った連絡によると、ボルガーラが東京に上陸したようだ。急ぎ東京に向かうぞ。
Okay. I mean, I can do that. Whee! I think this part might be exclusive to Clang. Like, they don't really explain the Senken corridor stuff for, the other two. I think Favel just walks there, and Leul flies, so Leul doesn't care about mountains. Whee! To be continued. That was an entire episode, huh, game? No, sorry, it was half an episode. Half an episode that I, again, believe is exclusive to Glang. It's been a while. No, that was an entire episode. Okay. Jesus. Like, imagine watching an anime and the entire thing was a man driving down the road.
昨日出現した4体目の人型兵器に関する続報です。本日未明、自衛隊は人型兵器に対する総攻撃を敢行しました。
Sure, and it didn't work at
東京
all.
晴海で行われたこの攻撃は、自衛隊の戦車100両以上が投入さ
And
れ、
it definitely didn't
砲
work
煙
at
によって
all.
付近が白く染まるほどでした。しかし、人型兵器はこの攻撃に耐え抜き、開口戦による反撃で自衛隊に大きな打撃を与えました。人型兵器はこの後、晴海へと上陸。付近はパニックに陥っています。
Sorry, wait, did they say 1,000 tanks? How many tanks does Japan have? I actually don't know.
巨大な人型兵器が東京をのし歩いています。市街地を守るはずの自衛隊は先の戦闘で壊滅的な打撃を受けました。もはや人型兵器を阻むものはありません。この世の終わりのような光景です。大都市東京が一日で廃墟に変わろうとしています。
I appreciate the... I was about to say... I don't know how many models of Citizen there are. I really just do like how the Volgara look. There's something about their design that really appeals to me. Why does he scream? Well, yeah. There was a big robot walking through it. That's a lot of people. I'm sorry, translating Hidoi as brutal, like, I get it, you're not wrong, but it doesn't really... You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm in a lot of ways impressed just how many like little civilians they can have just running around. Let's find a good vantage point. This isn't really a good vantage point. I need a better one. I just don't have enough to get up here. Dang it. Alright, I'll have to tolerate down here then. Like, ooh, that's a lot of blood. Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, probably. I remember, like, seeing a review of this game relatively recently that described this game as having a shitty camera, and that still makes me mad to this day. You know what I mean? Because, like, they're not wrong, but it just doesn't get it. Like, they're doing a cool, interesting thing here with the camera that I wish more games would, like, be creative with. Uh-oh. Yes. It is a matter of where you place your character. He was. Probably. Oh yeah, Clang also has a bunch of, like, extra little weapons, like missiles and... Oh, no, dang it. I was not... This is the problem I tend to have. I do keep accidentally transforming when I don't mean to. This will be a problem I will have many times. Here. Let's see. I don't even remember how to... Here! Help! I'm turning into a car! They're very accurate. Oops. Sorry, building in Tokyo. I reduced you to polygons. Just a hard smash cut. Ah yes, the drill. Yes.
臨時ニュースです。新たな人型兵器が日本に上陸しました。現地から中継です。
I forgot how many, like, unsubtitled videos there were. This one has drills.
見てください。この人型兵器は腕にドリルのようなものをつけています。これは武器なのでしょうか。先日日本は巨大兵器同士の戦いの舞台となりました。この人型兵器は戦いで敗れた仲間の敵を討つためにやってきたのかもしれません。
Yeah, it might be here to avenge its fallen comrades. I don't know. At the soccer field behind the school. The concrete soccer field? That seems dangerous.
学校は終わりました？
ああ、呆れるよ。こんな非常時に授業なんて。
Yeah.
いいことですよ。でもこのままだと本当に学校にも通えないような世の中になるかもしれませんね。
It's true. Over 3,000 people have died in very few days.
じゃあこれから委員会に寄ってください。場所はわかりますよね。文明保全財団の地下です。
Ah, right. The translating community is secretly pretended to be the Civilization Preservation Foundation. A brilliant name.
マップの赤い点が文明保全財団ですよ。
Ba, 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 da, da. Wee! Ba, ba, da, 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 da. I do actually really enjoy this too. There's something strangely relaxing about it. I feel like I'm in a slice of life anime while it's happening. And I guess I am, kind of. Also, I gotta say, goddamn, Japan repairs damage from giant robot attacks really quickly. Like, even Nanao's house was fully repaired in a matter of days. Although we will learn she no longer lives there, so I don't know if that's canon or not. I know. Nanao, or as apparently her... Hey.
久しぶり、カオルコさん。
What? Her name was Kaoruko? Why did you name it Keiko? What's happening? What is all these renames?
お久しぶりです。以前お会いしたのは財団のパーティーでしたね。あれから財団が破産同然になって解散が決まって。でも今は委員会が人類の希望です。財団のやってきたことが間違いじゃなかったことは証明されたけど。
I mean, I guess.
でもこんな日は来ない方が良かった。
Well, yeah.
理事長、来ていたのか。
I'm just never prepared for it. I'm never prepared for how deep his voice is. I'm always prepared for, chairman. But never this man. I mean, maybe, like, Nanao and Keiko rather than Kaoruko and Nanaho. I guess they could have done that? I don't know.
ウイルツ博士。
見せたいものがある。これだよ。
What is happening outside?
グラングの接近専用アームストームハンマー格闘戦でその威力を発揮する
One second, I need to figure out what's going on outside. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. There was just, for some reason, there was a garbage truck picking up the trash at this late at night. So I just decided to wait until they were done. Very strange. Alright, let's get back. So, the Stormhammer.
使い方をレクチャーしよう。
Thank you, Star. I am back. Ah, fine, we'll take the lecture. We could just skip it and, like, skip more tutorials, but you know what I love? Tutorials. He's so blocky. I love him.
基準は左右の腕に一つずつアームウェポンが格納されている。
Cool.
R3 ボタンを押せば右腕のアームウェポンが。
Okay.
L3 ボタンを押せば左腕のアームウェポンが作動するようになっている。
Okay.
副将。
R3 ボタンで右腕、L3 ボタンで左腕の武装。
Thank you.
右腕には格闘専用の武器、左腕は遠距離攻撃兵器になっている。副将。
右腕は格闘専用、左腕は飛び道具。
今回使用するのは右腕の武器だ。R3 ボタンを押してみろ。
The fact that they...
よし。右腕の武器を出している間、鬼人の格闘攻撃力は大きく増加する。
Sure.
しかしその反面、常にエネルギーを消費し続ける。
Sure.
次は左腕の武装を出してみろ。L3 ボタンを押せ。
The Stormhammer is actually kind of unique among all of them in that, watch, if I do a straight punch... you couldn't really see, could you? Hold on, let me get up on top of this building to show. Yeah. Shut up. I'm trying to show off a thing. I'm trying to tutorial. If I do a straight punch, no, you can't. Anyway, it shoots out. It extends the range of my straight punch.
何してる？訓練中だぞ。早く L3 ボタンを押すんだ。
Well, now I just want to know how mad I can make him. Maybe if I angle it better. Yeah, see, it extends outward like that, so it increases the range of my straight punches. It's quite useful, actually. It's the other two do not do that. Wow. Okay, I think that's as mad as he'll get.
Yosh. 左のアームウェポンを出した状態で左スティックを上に倒すと攻撃だ。やってみろ。
You'll basically never use the left arm weapons, unfortunately.
よし。
Yeah, as you can,
左腕の武装は右腕と違ってエネルギーを消費し続けるようなことはない。しかし出している間、左のパンチ力が低下する。では、あとは実戦を待つだけだ。
yeah, sort of the problem with all the ranged weapons and, like, left arm stuff is that, well, as we've established, our enemies can teleport to dodge ranged attacks. Because this is the Rock'em Sock'em Robot game. So, they're of very limited use.
世界を襲った巨大人型兵器の正体はこれまでのところ全く不明でした。
Sure.
しかし本日アメリカ政府が公式見解を発表しました。
Oh, did they?
それによると人型兵器に使用されている金属は地球には存在しないもので、そのテクノロジーも人類のものとは接点が
Damn,
見
the
えない。
US is on top of it for once.
地球外生命体と考えるのが妥当であるとのことです。
Thank you.
またアメリカ航空宇宙局ではこの侵略者がボルガーラ、すなわち異星分類探査プロジェクトが10年前にキャッチしたボルガーラ星系からの電波送信者ではないか
I
と
don't
推
think
測
that's
して
a
います。
real planetary system.
これに対しロシア政府は声明を発表しました。
I don't know. Maybe it is. Look it up, Star. Or don't. I can't control you. If the Volgara planetary system is real, I don't think it is.
さて帰ろう。
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, da. Hey now.
Yeah.
There's something about the fact that things get blurry at the further out you get that's... I don't know why that's interesting to me, but I find it... There's something fascinating about it.
今帰り。
Nanaho. It is Nanaho. That's very strange.
そっちは部活休み？
ああ、こんな時だからね。途中まで一緒に帰ろうか。
That makes sense. Ba, ba, da, 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 da.
ナナホ。
何？
そのナナホっておばあさんと二人暮らしだったよね。
It's interesting this school does not have... Seems to just not have a uniform at all. How many Japanese schools are there with no uniform?
今はどうしてる？
今は一人。なんとかやってるよ。
そうか。金とか大丈夫？
だから今からバイト。頑張って生活費稼がないとね。
そうか。大変だな。何かできることがあれば。
そんな顔しないでよ。大丈夫。それにあなただって昔からいろいろ大変だったでしょ？
Accurate.
昔は大金持ちだったのに今は破産同然だって聞いてる。
Well, yeah.
お互い頑張ろうよ。ね。
ああ、こんな時だしな。
すぐそこのパン屋でバイトなんだ。送ってくれる？
Ba, ba,
もちろん。
ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. No one's driving. Wow. Ba, ba. Yeah. Oh, in case you're curious, Nanao somehow is unaware that we're piloting the giant robots, I think. You might say, how? And I would say, I don't know. Ba, ba, da.
ありがとう送ってくれて。
ああ。頑張れ、ナナホ。
頑張るよ。
Ganbaru. And now, Of course.
あのさ、
Oh, wait, hold on.
何？
あなた、一体何者なの？
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I forgot. Maybe I've forgotten everything about this
一体
game.
何なの？
Okay, she does remember.
それは。
あのロボットを見たとき、あなた、ボルガーラって言ってた。
That's true.
知ってたの？あのロボットのこと。
Well, yeah.
何？
The Phantom Effect. Drill Man!
ボルガーラ。7歩、早く逃げるんだ。
There's something very fun about, to me, the fact that the drills do constantly make, like, that chugga chugga sound. Run away! More or less.
なんとか。新型のボルガーラみたいだ。腕にドリルをつけてる。
来たか。頼むぞ理事長。
でもどうしろって。鬼人もないし。
発進準備できてます。いつでも行けますよ。
Alright.
セレクトボタンを押せば財団のゲートから鬼人が発進します。
Press the select button.
嘘。
What? First, we get on top of a nice, tall building to watch the action. Oh, there we go. That'll do. It's frankly a miracle nobody knows where this giant robot comes from with these giant gates. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to step on you. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. That's a problem. I believe those roars are actually like him charging up his energy gauges. Maybe it's the wing flapping? I don't know. One of those two. I know in the multiplayer... Uh-oh. Game? Okay. Oh! You know, I don't appreciate you giving me that warning while he's doing it. Yeah, I can tell. I'll do my best if you stop interrupting me. Yeah, do this basically. Luckily, I think because that was in a cutscene, I didn't actually take any damage from it. Yeah, I think that wing thing they're doing is the charge up, is like their way of recharging energy quickly. As you can see, my energy gauge goes up every time I take a step. Yeah. Nope, not quite. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If you get hit by a few of those things, you can go down pretty quickly. Oh. Sort of holding its arm out to prevent me from getting too close? Bastard!
見てください。人型兵器の腕から巨大なハンマーが出現しました。すごいシステムです。
Uh-oh.
これで
Oh
上
no!
下を合わせドリル対ハンマー。壮絶な戦いになりそうです。
Ow. Drill versus hammer. Yes. Oh boy. Ow. That hurt. Yeah. Unfortunately, even my standard little bullet guns, he just teleports to dodge. Bastard. This could be trouble. Where was Nana's workplace? If I'm going to get that ending, I need to destroy it. If I'm going to get that supposed ending, at least. I don't know if it's actually true. I've yet to see any evidence of it. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Nana. Sorry, Nana. I'm really sorry. I feel terrible about it every time. Get out of here. Out of my way. Hey. Come on. Buddy, I need you to get closer to me. God damn, he's really spamming this attack today. There we go. That's a good hit with the Storm Hammer. Yeah. Yeah, as you can say, it's just hard to hit with. Eh. We did win.
このロボット、一体何なの？なんであなたが？
それは
なんであなたがこんな恐ろしいものを？ロボットは人を殺す。
I mean, that is true.
ロボットはおばあちゃんを。このロボットだって。
それは違う。
どう違うのよ。
なら
I am. Yeah. Ba 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 da 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 da. Let me just Look up that game facts walkthrough real quick.
人型兵器に関するニュースです。日本近海で新たな巨大人型兵器が
Another
確
one
認されました。
already. My word.
現在地
These
は
monsters of the
戦場
week, I
沖100キロ
swear.
地点。戦場港を目指して移動中とのことです。政府は敵の総称をボルガーラと命名。自衛隊はボルガーラを迎え撃つべく戦場沖に集結しています。映像が入っています。
ダンダラミカです。現在戦場沖にいます。海上を進むボルガーラを迎え撃つため自衛隊がここ戦場沖に集結を開始しました。攻撃ヘリが
Those are some pretty good helicopter models.
自衛隊は市街地では付近への被害を考慮して十分な攻撃を行えません。しかし海上戦となれば全ての火力を使用できます。そのためこの戦いでは自衛隊の真の力が試されることになるでしょう。新しい艦艇がやってきました。昨年完成したばかりの不動級巡洋艦コーガです。建造時には過剰な防衛力との批判が相次いだ巡洋艦ですが、今ではボルガーラ攻撃の切り札として活躍が期待されています。
Different. Okay, they're actually showing us the little maps now. And the fact that we're not getting paid to fight these giant robots.
基準の軌道まで2分。その間に付近の地形を確認してください。
了解。ここで戦うのは初めてだ。なるべく地形を把握しておかないと。
Let's see.
隊長、あの人型兵器はコーガを撃沈したんですよ。自分たちがどうにかできる相手じゃないですよ。
少しでも時間を稼げればそれでいい。
These guys were pretty good in the English dub too, honestly.
まだ住民の避難が終わってない。俺たちが奴を1秒でも長く足止めできれば、その分助かる市民がいる。
でも戦車隊だけじゃ足止めにもなりませんよ。
I mean, yeah.
泣き言を言うな。やれるだけやるんだ。
戦車？こんなところに。何をしてるんです？早く逃げてください。
君はこんなところで何をしてるんだ？
いいから早く逃げてください。
君こそ何やってるんだ？早く逃げろ。もうすぐ例の人型兵器がここに
What
来る。
blue blazes? That's a fun translation.
でかい。コーガが撃沈されるわけだ。あんなのどうしろって言うんだ。
Die, probably.
あれは
この間敵の人型兵器を倒したやつか。
That's true.
早く逃げてください。ここは危険だ。
君は一体
Who could I be? Yes. The tanks will actually fire at the enemy robots, and surprisingly, the Volgaras will not bother to dodge the tank shots. Though they are doing damage, which is nice.
ボルガーラが戦場を目指して進んできます。すでに自衛隊は敗北。ボルガーラを阻むものはありません。新たな人型兵器が現れました。
My depth perception in this game has never been great.
人型兵器です。今回も戦場を守るためにやってきたのでしょうか。
Hey, buddy, I need you to get away from that, I don't need you to get away from that. Yeah. As you can probably tell, this game's not terribly difficult if you know what you're doing. No, it's not yet. It might get a... You can get a... Hey. 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 Yeah, get out of here. What are you even doing?
助かった。
ボルガーラ、そしてあの人型兵器、一体何が起こっている？
Indeed, what could be happening? What a mystery! Ba, ba, ba. The game spends a surprising amount of time of people trying to figure out what's going on when we know what's going on.
これがボルガーラのテクノロジーか。
It's true.
ああ、つまり問題はこれだ。
The Phantom system, right? Yeah.
ファントムシステム。
It's kind of a massive pain in the
各
ass.
国の軍隊がことごとく敗北しているのはこのシステムのせいだ。空間転移装置の一種だと考えられる。急接近するエネルギー体を感知すると、瞬間的に離れた位置へと転移する。
Shockingly, none of the militaries on Earth have built giant punching robots, so
こんな
yeah.
巨大な物体を転移させるとは想像を絶するテクノロジーだろう。
実際にこの目で見てなかったら信じられないところだ。
この防御装置がある限り地球の兵器は役に立たない。自衛隊も負けて当然だ。
どうすればいいんだ。
A punch.
有効な攻撃は基人を使った直接打撃攻撃。ファントムシステムは打撃攻撃に反応できない。そしてここがポイントだが、ダメージが蓄積するとファントムシステムが作動しなくなるようだ。ダメージを与えるとファントムシステムが作動しなくなる。
Sure, sure.
つまりミサイルやビームでの攻撃はファントムシステムの作動を止めてからの方が有効
Right.
ということだ。
We could use our ranged weapons after we've punched them a lot, which, you know, it's not
まずパンチでファントムシステムを破壊してからミサイルやビームを撃てばいいってことか。
I mean, I guess it does sort of.
理事長、ボルガーラが接近しています。
来たか。機体のタイプは今までと同じやつか。
いえ、該当データがありません。どうやら新型のようです。
何？
A new type?
新型？
Oh, wait, this guy. This guy's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. Well, I think this was the first one I actually got a game over on back in the day, so it's always sort of ingrained into my brain as being a pain in the ass, but he's not that tough. Yep, here he comes. Look at that chunker. Like, they all have specific... Ooh, that's a lot of blood. Long Grizzly. They all have names in the Versus mode. I believe these ones are known as the Harriers. And the standard ones we've seen so far are known as the Laborers. Yeah.
どうやらこれまでより強力なファントムシステムを持っているらしい。
Does it?
厄介だな。
いきなり飛び道具で攻撃しても避けられるのがオチだ。
Well, yeah.
まずは接近戦を挑め。
I understand the idea. Woo! This would be great if the railing weren't right in my face. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, Uh-huh.
敵は強力なファントムシステムに加えて、さらに装甲をも強化している。
I could tell that by looking at him.
ファントムシステムに加えて熱い装甲。
ファントムシステムを停止させるためには接近戦を挑むしかない。
Uh-huh.
だが、あの装甲に遮られてそう簡単には倒せない。完全防備ってわけか。
I mean, yeah, it's a good strategy.
とはいえ、接近戦以外に手はない。接近戦でファントムシステムを破壊してから強力な武装で破壊する。
Good advice.
わかったな。
Good advice. Ow. Honestly, as long as you're doing chops and uppercuts, which, you know, will knock the enemy down, no enemy in this game is too bad. Hooah!
確かに敵の装甲は熱い。しかし、 鬼人の打撃力は必ずそれを上回る。理事長、頼むぞ。
I can even dodge while getting up from being knocked down, which is a bit annoying. Yeah. Hit. Uh-oh. Ha-ha! Turns out you could just spam your ultimate attacks at a certain point. Yeah, I think if you take long enough, these guys actually show up to help. I don't know. It's been a while. You would all die. Very, very simply. You would all die. Like, what if the thing protecting us from the big robots instead tried to kill us? You'd all die.
ニュースです。日本を救った謎の人型兵器について政府がコメントを発表しました。
Sure.
自衛隊の秘密兵器と噂されたこの人型兵器ですが、昨日防衛庁は正式にこの噂を否定する発表を行いました。発表によると、あの人型兵器は自衛隊に所属するものである。
Okay, that's so we're actually just straight up admitting that.
という団体が所有するものであるとのことで
The
す。
Civilization Preservation
こ
Foundation.
の文明保全財団という組織については、現在のところ詳しいことは何も分かっていません。
It's an ominous organization name, I gotta admit. How far will we go? What if we go to, like, episode 10? That'll get us, like, a fifth of the way through the game. I think doing this in 5 streams will be nice. The Sigma. Sorry, Sigma. Sigma plan. Oh. This is the cutscene that has me voice acting that makes me want to die.
ボルガーラと戦うためにここ数年の間に改装を行ったものだ。だが改装作業は未だ十分ではない。
I would disagree so far.
戦闘機人はもっと強いのだ。
強くなる。もっと。
The game really does assume that you'll be struggling more in combat, which I did when I was younger.
さすがウィルツ博士。改装は順調。
理論的には完璧なんだがね。理論だけで世の中が動いているわけではない。
Correct.
それは
金よ。
I hate this woman.
え？
世の中を動かすのはお金。マネー、貨幣。
誰？
経理部長の今日の先。
これまでの戦闘で財団は残された資金を失った。鬼人の修理費用、メンテナンス費用、弾薬費、基地の維持費。ここ数週間で使った金額はすでに数十億円。
Well, yeah.
この上鬼人を改装なんて 悪い冗談？
基準を作り上げるのに天文学的な費用をかけている。今さらそれくらい。
We've already spent a comically large amount of money. What's a few billion more?
ない袖は触れないでしょ。
地球の存亡がかかっているときに金？
政府の老人たちに頭を下げるという方法はあるけど。
今さら政府の指揮下に入るのは面白くない。
そういうこと。
3000
年委員会の独立は守られるべき。あなたのお父様はそう言っていた。
だが、ボルガーラと戦うには金がかかる。矛盾だな。
とりあえず政府と契約を結んだわ。委員会の独立は保ったままでね。ボルガーラを倒すたびに100億円、政府から資金援助を受けられる。
Nice.
悪くない。
さらに追加援助の可能性もあり。これに関しては後で説明するから。ボルガーラです。
翔くん、お揃いだな。
Sure.
統合幕僚
Look at that man's facial hair. He's got like a chin strap and a Fu Manchu. What is going on?
ボルガーラが戦場に向かっている。現在、第12空中機動部隊が迎撃に向かっているが、もしもの場合に備えて、財団にも出動を要請したい。
It's gotta be rough to ask civilians to help you out.
そうだ。
了解しました。全力で任務に当たらせていただきます。
10 billion yen. Ha ha. Sure.
その間、機人は待機するようにとのことです。
自衛隊が失敗するまで我々の出番はなしというわけか。
Well, yeah.
ま、自衛隊にもメンツはある。いきなり人任せにはできないだろうさ。
しばらく待ちか。
We have to wait until several men die for the sake of pride.
町の地形を把握するためよ。
Oh, dang it. Always sucks when you fail to actually land on a building. Oop. Look at that big ass building over there. Let's see.
町の地理は分かった？
まあ、住んでる町だからね。
Yeah.
そう。じゃあ本題よ。ボルガーラを倒せば政府から100億円の資金援助を受けられる。
I believe that's more or less the equivalent to $10 million. No, $100 million. Like if you consider 1 yen 1 penny, I believe. Let me double check. Like obviously it's not quite, but you think of it that way. It's a lot of money.
でもそれ以外にも追加の援助を受ける方法があるの。
Sure.
あのビルを見て。
Right, yeah, the stupidly huge one. Like, stupidly huge.
三崎重工の本社ビルよ。
Uh-huh.
戦闘の後、あのビルが壊れていなかったら、つまりビルを守ることができたら、三崎重工から特別資金援助として10億円出るのよ。
That's quite a lot.
三崎重工賞って言うんだけどね。
生々しい話になってきたな。
Yeah. Papa.
これが三崎重工の工場。これが壊れていなければまた10億円よ。三崎重工工場賞。
Sure.
次よ。マップの赤い点に向かって。
I believe this one. Yeah, okay. Wow, this is City Hall.
このビルは戦場市長よ。戦闘の後、あの市長が壊れていなかったら、戦場市から特別資金援助として10億円出るの。戦場市長賞って言うんだけどね。
Yeah.
次よ。マップの赤い点に向かって。
Oh, right, the hospital's way over there. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so slow! I want the movement upgrade so bad! I'm so slow!
自衛隊苦戦しています。
Yeah, yeah.
すでに多数の被害が出ているようです。
まだ俺たちの出番は来ないのか。
要請はありません。
自衛隊も必死だな。
住民がそのツケを払うことになるのに。
Yeah, that's the government for you. If they show that they're completely ineffectual, they can't afford that, really.
ただいま、戦場市全域に第1級避難警報が発令されました。ボルガーラ人型兵器が戦場に接近しています。市民の皆様は誘導に従い、速やかに避難してください。
I'm so slow. Oh. Senjo Hospital.
あれは戦場病院。
Yeah.
守れば赤翼十字章がもらえるわ。
You didn't tell me how much that reward is worth. How much is it?
最後にもう一つ。
Thanks.
戦闘での町の被害総額を抑えられれば、つまり町の被害をあまり出さなければってことだけど、
You'll rarely see me get the Construction Minister Award, especially using Glang. It's honestly, even using any of them, it's just a hard one to get, honestly.
自衛隊被害甚大。 退却を開始しました。ボルガーラは再び前進、戦場新都心に迫っています。
結局この町が戦場になるのか。
Game's honestly got an interesting sort of damage calculation, like city damage calculation system. I think. I don't know how it works.
説明したこと忘れない。基人の発信準備完了。セレクトボタンを押せばいつでも発信できます。
Good to know. It's interesting you have to deliberately choose to launch the robot with the select button. I don't know. There's something I find interesting with that. Let's go! Hell yeah. And we turn into a car. Running into the tank mode can get you places really fast, because gliding is slow. Oops. Ugh.
どうした京野くん。
心臓が弱くて時々発作が。大丈夫です。収まりました。
This is supposed to be basically the signifier that you've failed to defend a thing properly. Hey, ugh. Interesting. It's not... Normally it's supposed to be dodging those attacks. But it's really going all in on hitting that hospital. Yep.
なんてことを。
京野くん。しっかりしろ。
Yeah, we missed out on that billion, and... It's really hard to actually defend the hospital in this one. This one's basically... Come on. And I missed! I would say chops are usually the go-to attack for protecting cities, just because it knocks them down. They don't move very... They tend to just sort of fall where they... You know, I take back what I said. Be careful. Be careful about punching robots. Alright. Hey, I actually got him with that one. I'm shocked. How do I really forget how to fire the shoulder missiles. Is it circle? No, because that's the... Oh, it's triangle and circle, of course. Yeesh. As you can see, I'm refraining from using the Gaia Buster now that I'm getting paid to keep the city from being destroyed. Because it's strong, but also very much destroys the city. Eh. Got him! I do love uppercutting them and them doing those wicked flips though. It's very fun.
あれ今日のさんは
医務室だ。
そうなの
それより資金援助によって財政に余裕が出てきたはずだ。
Don't worry about it.
シグマプランを続行する。以後、新兵器の開発が可能になるから覚えておいてくれ。
Listen, she's in the infirmary because you did a bad job defending the city. Oh yes, and now that we're making money, we actually get follow-up reports.
被害の全容が見えてきました。被害は想像以上にひどいようです。被害を受けたのは戦場新都心周辺です。倒壊した建物は次の通りです。戦場病院。以上の建物が完全に倒壊しました。
I mean, listen, it's not as bad as it could have been.
200億円以上に上る模様です。
That's a lot of money. Yeah. Theoretically, we could have made a max of 19 billion yen in that. Ah, well. As I said, I very rarely make that much money. Glang! We will eventually get the other two Mega Knights as well, but right now... The rapid fire cannon is for a larger caliber cannon, so our little chest guns get stronger. Oh, fire all ordnance. It's a stupid attack, but boy howdy is it strong. Gaia Axe, sucks. Wait, is Gaia Axe... Oh, yes, Gravity Zero, the throw move. No, please don't. We can become more durable. We can also just increase how much of each individual bullet we have. Bullets or missiles. There's some good stuff. But for now, I'm going to focus on the laboratory. And develop the personal shield. That increases how much HP we have. Gravity booster increases how fast we run. Gravity drive increases how much we can fly. And I think how fast we fly? I don't know. And hand grenade. Let's just throw a hand grenade. For reasons, I'm going to get the hand grenade. Don't worry about it. Theoretically, you can like save scum before missions to try to do better and get more money from each of them. I'm not gonna bother. It's not that important. It's a little important, but it's not that important. Oh, this one. Yes, this one, because I'm doing a thing, I have to ignore the main gimmick of this level. Which is unfortunate. Do I want to... I'm not sure I want to...
理事長、現在基人の発信準備中だ。
You know what? We'll stick with just a standard playthrough for now. We'll do the really dumb gimmick playthrough later.
発信可能になるまで180秒かかる。
180 seconds.
わかった。その間に7歩のところに行く。
何？
7歩が展望台でバイトしてるんだ。避難してるといいけど。
Hey, no, I see you running up there. Alright, if we press triangle now, we can toss a grenade. It blows things up.
Nana歩、まだこんなところに。
さっき自衛隊の人が来て途中まで逃げたんだけど。
何やってるんだ。早く逃げるんだ。
忘れ物取りに行かないと。
そんな場合じゃない。
おばあちゃんの形見のお守りなのよ。展望台の上に忘れてきちゃって。
Hell yeah.
なんでそんなところに。とにかくついてこいよ。
Alright. We'll go get it. Because I struggle to be mean to you, Nanao. I really do. This mechanic comes up basically never. As you can see though, we are now in the top of the lookout tower. Tank. 2 tanks even. Wow.
Senshatai
また我々だけですか？いい加減にしてくださいよ。
そうぼやくな。
応援に来た歩兵隊の連中はどうしたんですか？
あいつらは住民の避難を助けている。まずは市民を助けることが先決だからな。
Well, yeah.
で、我々だけで敵の注意をそらすわけですか？
仕方ない。避難誘導の手が足りなすぎる。我々が時間を稼いで市民が逃げる時間を稼ぐんだ。
この非常時に戦力を割くなんて。避難誘導専門の組織でも作ればいいんだ。
Really?
もしそんなのができたらとっととそっちへ転職しますけどね。
You're welcome to now.
さあ、行こう。
I'm sorry. Oh, no, now. Tank.
陸上自衛隊？時間を稼いでくれているのか。よし、7歩、今のうちだ。
Still can't deploy yet, huh? You still follow me now? There you are, okay. Let's see, the deployment should be happening soon. They said 180 seconds. And it feels like it's been 180 seconds. Still no on that, eh? Alright, they're moving. I'm pressing the button, guys. Second I land, it's gonna deploy. Still not yet?
発信準備完了。
Okay.
セレクトボタンでいつでも発信できます。
Thank you. It can take a bit. It can take a bit. I wonder if we turn into a tank, can we drive under this bridge, or will we still destroy the supports? We destroy the supports, okay. Whee! Whoa, that actually hit him. He didn't dodge. Wow. Heh. Luckily, shooting him with that has distracted him. Not for too long, though. Ooh. Yeah. This one's usually a pretty easy map to get the 5 billion yen bonus on, just because there's not a lot of stuff to destroy. While he's flipping, let's get a better vantage point. This guy's phantom system sucks. He's not dodging anything. Also, he's almost dead. Those tanks must have done some severe damage. Oh! That's what I get for taunting him. Oh boy. Hey, go to hell. I missed! I shot through his legs! God dang it. Urgh. Oh no, he's gonna destroy the lookout post. Oh. I'm gonna miss out on that bonus, huh? Yep, of course. This little bastard. Yeesh.
ボルガーラのロボットがおばあちゃんを殺した。でもあのロボットは一体どうなってるの？
Listen, some robots are bad, some robots are good. They're just like people. That sentence is more true than you will expect in this game. Well.
事件に関する続報です。
Uh-huh.
ボルガーラが撃退されてから一夜明け、被害の全容が見えてきた。
Yeah, that's bad. I did bad
幸
job.
運なこと
Oh,
に
okay.
被害は最小限にとどまっているようです。被害を受けたのは戦場港の周辺です。
Usually if you get the damage is minimal, that means you have made the Construction Minister Award.
以上の建物が完
Yeah,
全
that's
に崩
unfortunate.
壊しました。被害金額は10億円以下にとどまっているようです。
Really?
このことで戦場市は財団に特別報奨を出す予定です。
Oh, right, the Senjo Peace Award. If you keep it exceptionally low, you get an extra 10 billion. I always forget about that. There are a few maps where it's very easy to get that, and others where it's much harder. Basically, if you're ever in the middle of a city, it's hard to get that. Yeah, may as well upgrade our running speed. Upgrade our running speed even more. Upgrade our flying even more. Alright, this will be the last. I think this will be the last one for the day, because it's the last one with a thing I actually need to do. Well, nah, there's. What? We'll see.
臨時ニュースをお伝えします。先日、北米を襲ったボルガーラがその進路を変え、日本へ向かって進んでいるとの情報が入りました。
My word.
このままだと数日以内に関東地方の太平洋沿岸に到着します。
My word.
映像をご覧ください。
So you know this time there's just been a giant
この
robot
ボルガーラは
terrorizing
巨大
America?
な熱線砲を装備しています。熱線砲の威力は絶大で、一撃で戦艦を破壊するほどの力があります。
Yeah.
自衛隊は現在対策を検討中です。
Yes, one of the heat laborers. They're a rough one. Enemy using thermal cannon. They're a rough one, it turns out. Flee! Yeah. They got a ranged super attack. That's gonna be a problem.
Sensha隊前進。
敵は強力な熱線砲を持ってるんですよ。戦車隊だけじゃどうにもならないですよ。
I mean, sure, 3 tanks is not enough.
この地区の全戦力を投入した戦いに負けた今、生き残った我々だけで何とかするしかない。
でも熱戦砲が
仲間たちが町を守るために死んでいったんだ。我々だけ逃げられるか。
応援が来てくれるんじゃなかったんですか。習志野の空中機動部隊は足の速さが売りだったじゃないですか。なんで来てくれないんです。対ボルガーラミサイルの装備は東部方面隊で一番のはずでしょ。
空中機動部隊は先の戦いで壊滅。コーガと一緒だ。だが心配するな。現在北部方面隊、第7機構師団がこっちへ向かっている。
第7機構師団。でも北部方面隊ってことは北海道ですよね。戦車をこっちまで運んでたら時間かかりますよ。間に合うんですか。
到着まであと1週間
あ、
だ。
helpful。
それじゃ意味ないですよ。
helpful。
だいたい戦車のほとんどを北海道に置いておくからこんなことになるんですよ。
いい話もあるぞ。統合幕僚会議が正式に文明保全財団に救援要請を出したらしい。
文明保全財団ってあの人型兵器の。
幕僚会議も悩んだ末の決定だろうさ。自衛隊が素人に救援を求めるなんて、まるで自分たちの無能を認めるようなものだ。ここ数年の戦力強化がまるで無駄だったってことだからな。だが現場の我々としては今は猫の手も借りたい状況だ。力を合わせてボルガーラを止めるぞ。
All right. Now yes. Now the sort of tradition of having to wait to deploy is it's gonna happen several times, unfortunately. I guess we'll go. Oh yes, as you can see, I run faster, quite a bit faster.
自衛隊が出動したもののほとんど勝ち目はありません。戦場はボルガーラによって焼き払われてしまうのでしょうか。熱線砲が発射されました。すごい威力です。我々のところまで熱が伝わってきます。我々人類はこの恐ろしい敵に勝つことができるのでしょうか。
I don't know. Can we? And Panda Bakery. Bye, Panda
基準
Bakery.
の発信準備完了。セレクトボタンを押せばいつでも発信できます。
しまった。7歩のバイト先が。
Yes, it is, and I feel bad about it, but we got it. We got it. We have to make Nana's life at least slightly miserable. It's sad, and I hate it. Let's go punch a guy. Okay, that one fancy building directly behind Lang, that is also sort of related to another character. I believe that's where Keiko actually lives. If you get that place destroyed enough times... Things... Uh-oh. Yeah, like that.
今の私の家です。いいですけど。
Yeah. I did. I accidentally crouched, but
だとすれば熱線砲のダメージを拡散して致命傷を避けることができる。右スティックと左スティックを
Yeah, I remember.
やつがグラン
I remember how to block, thankfully, Dr. Wiltz. It's the wrong way. Thermal guys are always kind of a pain in the ass. They're very good at destroying large chunks of the city. Which, when coupled with Glang, who, as you can see, is also very good at destroying large chunks of the city. No, no, no. Not a chance. But, because Glang also hits so very hard, it tends to make the fights relatively short. Yeah, see, he's already almost dead. I've only punched him like 5 times. I think. Bye-bye. I mean, the damage there was
事件に関する続報。
relatively... no, it was pretty
ボルガ
bad.
ーラが撃退されてから一夜明け、被害の全容が見えてきました。被害は広範囲にわたっています。
Yeah.
被害を受けたのは戦場市街です。次の建物が倒壊しました。パン屋パンダベーカリー。
Yep.
以上の建物が完全に倒壊しました。
Sadly, Keiko's
被害金額
apartment
は
does not have a
100億円
name.
に上る模様です。
Yeah, downtown Senjo, you only get money for keeping the school from being destroyed. Alright. Here's concept art of a character we haven't met yet.
バイト先がなくなってる。せっかく見つけた仕事なのに。今月の給料出るのかな。
I'm so sorry to know. No, now. Oh, interesting. Nanao Misaki. That last guy was Masaru Misaki. I wonder if they're related.
鬼人の整備で遅くなった。あれ、カオルコさん？こんな時間まで委員会にいるなんて珍しいね。
ええ、私のマンション、昨日の戦いで倒壊しましたから。
Oh, I really like that the happy music faded out as she said that. Oof.
こんな時期ですから、新しい部屋も見つからなくて。再建されるまで、ここの宿泊室に仮住まいです。いえ、別に理事長を責めてるわけじゃないです。理事長は一生懸命やったんですから。
Oh. Hurts.
気にしてないですよ。それでは失礼します。
I'm sorry, Kaoroko. I could be doing better. Alright. Let's see. Gravity Zero is a weird attack. I like it, but it's weird. And we'll go ahead and upgrade the cannons. Put all our money into those chest cannons. I am winning. We've just... Well, let me just check. We just completed mission 10, and there are, I believe, 52 missions, so... go ahead and do one more. That'll allow us to beat it in about 5 streams, which I think is a pretty good ratio. But and we are unfortunately doing torturing the now in some ways, and it hurts. It hurts me, Baten. It hurts me to hurt the now. I'm not even that big a fan of the now, and it hurts. That is not true, Baten. It hurts the now way more than it hurts me. And that's why it hurts.
Thisは太平洋に面した田舎町千条。俺の故郷。取り立てて特徴もない静かな町だ。
This town is boring as hell, man.
いつもの景色、いつもの人々、平穏で退屈な日々。
Alright.
Where
これはナナホ。最近転校してきた女の子。この家でおばあさんと一緒に暮らしてるらしい。明るくて優しい。しかも可愛い。
Yeah.
もっと早く出会っていたら、俺は彼女のことが好きになったと思う。ちょっと買い物に。
そう。じゃあ、また明日ね。
He's having some flashbacks.
This is my favorite partner. ブルノーズ重工の一人娘。そして、俺の婚約者だった女の子。
Really? They didn't even get to mission 11? Wow. That is...
婚約者だったのは過去の話。
I'm trying to remember. I think she might still be your fiance, even if you play as the girl. Let me double check. Sorry. No, they are best friends if you play as the girl. Okay. It's more of a love pentagon at a certain point. Well, only if you play as the girl, then it's listen, it's complicated. The other well, Ellen's got another fiance in the current timeline because of reasons. Well, because she's a very powerful heiress to a powerful company.
文明保全財団。文明の破滅要因について研究する財団。
Oh, yeah. And there's another giant robot pilot later on we'll meet.
それは仮の名前だ。この建物もカモフラージュに過ぎない。すべては地下に。地下1000メートルに建造されている。その名は3000年委員会。
It really does.
存続させるために作られた機関。
Listen, it's a...
空耳だろうか。ここへ来るとよく声が聞こえる。
Ah, yes. The horror.
呼ぶ声。何も聞こえなくなった。気のせいだろうか。
Ware wa kuru. Interesting, because that in Japanese, or the English dub, that translates as destroy it all. Interesting. Hey, Mika Banhara. Hey, young Mika Banhara.
何言ってるんだ？
拙者親方と申すは。何見てるのよ。ただの発声練習なんだから見てても面白くないよ。
変わった人だな。関わらない方が良さそうだ。
Accurate.
たゆまぬ努力だけが成功への道。いつかきっと。
彼女は誰だ？バンバラミカ。変な名前だ。
Banbara? But they translated it as Banhara? Whee!
これが俺の街、俺の日常。平和でたわいない毎日。静かな街、戦場。新都心の開発が始まって騒がしくなる戦場。俺の故郷。だけど感じる。根拠はないが感じる。この日々は続かない。
I mean, accurate.
平和が終わり、嵐が来る。死と混乱とグレンの炎が戦場を包む。
Accurate.
漠然とした不安、悪い予感。もし誰かに話したとしても信じる人はいないだろう。だが俺は感じる。いつかその日が来ることを。声が、俺を呼ぶ声が聞こえる。一体誰なんだ？一体。
理事長、どうした？応答。
俺はどうして？
何をポケットしてるんだ？早く逃げろ！死ぬぞ！
Of course, our anime protagonist has weird flashbacks and is hearing voices.
地球に降りた機械の神。そうか、戦場は。
Whee! Actually... Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 da, da. Look at those little tanks. Well, yes. This mission in particular is actually... This mission is actually... What the fuck is that voice acting?
第7師団の連中張り切ってますね。
北海道からやっとのご到着だ。いよいよ総力戦だぞ。
So we still gotta wait to deploy. Uh-huh.
理事長、早くセレクトボタンを押せ。基準を呼ぶんだ。
Sure, I can do that. Yes, this mission is in a lot of ways the best argument for starting with Glang, just because the Cyclone Harrier, as you'll soon discover why it's called that, is such a colossal pain in the ass to take on with the other two. Hey, tanks, you may not want to stand there, because I am going to step on you. Yeah, like that.
見てください。敵が回転を始めました。まるで巨大なコマ、台風といった方が正しいでしょう。ドルガーラの暴風が船長を飲み込もうとしています。
Shit. Back up, back up. Yeah, while it's doing its little typhoon dance, it can't use its phantom system, so you can just unload on it with your guns. And who has the most guns? Glang. Fuck. Come on. Gotta be careful. Don't want it. There we go. Easy peasy. That's a relatively small amount of damage. The Gatling torsos actually do a lot of damage when they're allowed to hit.
事件に関する続報です。
It's just most of the time they dodge them
ボルガー
instantly.
ラが撃退されてから一夜明け、被害の全容が見えてきました。
I fucked up.
被害は
I
広範囲に
fucked
わた
up.
っています。
Damn!
被害を受けたのは戦場市街です。被害金額は50億円に上る模様です。
Ah, damn it. I meant to destroy Nanao's bakery. I had to... damn! Oh well. I can always play back up. And we can always do that next time. Alright, we're just gonna commit to... Yeah. We can always commit to the Nanao despair route later. The main problem with the main reason I think there's no one's ever actually gotten any footage of that route is just It's such a colossal pain in the ass. There are so many steps you have to do, and if you miss one, it's just barely. I don't know. I don't know if it's real Baten. There's no footage of it. There's just one GameFAQs. There's one GameFAQs walkthrough that says it's real. And there's no footage of it. People have talked about doing it, and then when they actually start trying to do it, they're like, this is such a pain in the ass, or they miss one step and forget to save, and ugh. Alright, well, we're 1/5 of the way through. Yeah, it is pretty funny. I will do another playthrough later on where I will try to actually get it. We'll probably play as the second male protagonist and try to get the Ellen route. Because there are 3 different endings to the game. Or 3 different main endings to the game. And there are a bunch of little variables that can influence it. And I don't know, we'll do another playthrough later on down the line. It's... What? It's fine. It's fine. It should be just 4 more streams of this, and then we'll be able to wrap it up. It's really good. I do recommend it. I wish they ported it. I wish that people who made it would do a port. It's the same engine as EDF. They've got all the other EDF games on Steam. How hard could it be to port this game, guys? How hard? Probably a lot harder than I'm giving it credit for. But I think they could do it. Alright. So we'll go ahead and raid into Corey, who's playing some Minecraft. Maybe I'll play some too. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Actually, I wonder, is anyone else playing Robot Alchemic Truck? I don't think anyone. But, hey, may as well check. Oh, there is another person streaming it. Interesting. Well, let's find out. How's this person? How far are they and such? I know. The terrible things we do to them now for the sake of money and also curiosity. Alright, we'll go... Let's go ahead and raid this person. Why not? They seem not immediately terrible. Maybe they'll know. Maybe they'll know. Alright. So, we'll see y'all next time I stream. Don't know when that's gonna be. We'll figure it out. Or we won't. Bye!